Good morning. Welcome to Kathy's Corners, Seed in the Sand. And this is chapter one. I have, I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to ask. I know a lot of people aren't watching this, but let's see. Let's call this one chapter one um, Buoys and Anchors. I like that. I'm sorry, I should have thought about this earlier. Buoys and anchors. Anchors. And yeah, I was talking to Phil this morning about how much better I've been feeling in the last couple of weeks since I've kind of started this green drink. This is it here. It's not pretty. It looks kind of gross, but it tastes pretty good. And it's just a little bit. It's just a little bit of green that I've been putting into my body every day, and it's really made a difference in a lot of areas of my life, and not just physically. It's in my mentality. I can actually do this. I can actually, clean this place. I can actually um, pack and organize and call people for help. And a lot, kind of like take the assertive route for myself. I am the player and the coach and the game all in my life. My life is a game where I am the player and the coach at the same time, if that makes sense. You'd have to go back to my old videos to make sense of that if you don't understand. And I don't have time to keep explaining myself over and over. But yeah, I mean, really, life is a game, and um, you can coach yourself to become a really awesome, fundamental, down to earth, get it done, let's do this, we got this, we can do this kind of coach. Or you can be an anchor coach. Oh, you guys suck. This sucks. Why are we doing this? We can never win these games. Or, however you want to negatively, have those ants defeat you. So, yeah, I kind of like how this all played out. It's kind of cool. So, so now we're still in the game, because really the game just started. And now we are the lifeguard. Um, when I was a teenager, I was a lifeguard. And that one lesson that was drilled in our head was if somebody is drowning, you do not go up to them and grab them with your hands. You offer them something to float on. And if you don't do that, then they will grab you around the neck and they will take you down. So I don't want that for anyone. So let's do some buoys. What kind of buoys could we make for us to offer, whether it's the other team, our teammates, ourselves, our parents, our children, our friends, our family, our acquaintances, our partnerships, however we do this, what kind of resources can we offer them when they're in a bad place and they want us to go in that bad place with them? We could offer them self-care. We could offer them um, resources like um, a counselor or some type of somebody that they can talk to. Um, I mean, of course, they can talk to us, but we can't really do much for them as far as, if they need professional help. So, what other resources? Boy, I should think about this before I come on to the channel. I'm sorry. You could tell them to go for a walk with you. Go for a walk. Just going for a walk makes you feel so much better. and just going for a drive, going for tea or coffee or pizza or a salad. Um, just going out and getting out there and knowing that they're not alone, because nobody should ever feel alone. Nobody should ever feel all alone. But if you go out there and you offer some resources, you're not like offering your hand, but you're offering your resources to them. That makes you both kind of say, okay, I'm here. I'm right here, but I'm not going to like jump in and rescue you. I can't. I won't. I've been trained not to. I have the fundamental training that says that I will offer you any offering of a buoy that I can, but I cannot like let you crawl up me and grab me around the neck and like not literally, but like figuratively, like like suffocate you because you're in desperation and in fight or flight, and then you both go down under the water. Um, so yeah, that is what I'm thinking about today. So I'm going to be thinking about more resources, more ways to offer people and ourselves sometimes ways to just float and ways to just meditate and prayer and um, ways to go pet a dog or hug a tree. Go for a walk with your feet in the grass barefoot. Um, there's a million ways. There's a million resources. We can just think of so many different types of resources. Yeah, and there's so many people out there that are in need of help, in need of a break, in need of a time to just float. Especially in the world that we are in today, it's really hard to keep some people are just drowning. I mean, they're literally drowning in debt. They're drowning in stress. They're drowning in family issues. They're drowning in addiction. Whether that's gambling or drugs or alcohol or um, pornography or just being addicted to the internet. My boyfriend sometimes says, "Boy, you like talking to yourself, don't you?" And I said, "Oh, it's not really talking to myself. I'm not really addicted to making these videos. I'm just more trying to reach that one person out there, that one person that says, I can't go on another day, but I'll listen to her because I think she's onto something here. That's the reason that I'm doing this, because I've been kicked out of many places, many places for speaking my mind. And here you can't kick me out. You can't tell me that I don't belong. You can't reject me here. You're stuck with me. So, yeah. So that's why I'm doing this. And I don't feel as if I'm being arrogant or cocky or anything like that, trying to make my views known. And I'm not going to only talk about my mental illness, or I'm not only going to talk about the bad things that happened in my life, or who did what to me, or who, what school system, what's the word? It was unfair. An unfair situation on my part. They were against me, and they were biased, and they believed the wrong person. And what do you do? What do you do about that? You can't, at the time when I was really bad, I was probably the one drowning, reaching out for help, desperate for help, desperate for help. And the school was probably like, get the heck away from us. And, it is what it is. But we have a whole chapter to talk about it, a whole chapter of this book that I'm kind of writing in videos. That's cool. Maybe I'll write a book. You never know. So maybe I will write a new book where it's not this happened to me and then this happened to me and then this happened to me, but it's going to be, this is what I did about it. What do you do about that? So, all right, I don't have the cards out here with me today. I just have my little green drink. So, I appreciate you, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.